Hello everybody, I am Londa, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before, which is quite likely. Today we are working on so many books, so little time, again, for part number, what is it now, 7? Yeah, part 7. So I am going to grab my colors. Here on my canvas. Oh well, not much I can do. Sorry, rambling to myself. Quite common. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Sorry, couldn't find my color. So, how was your week? Mine was pretty good actually. For once, we had something to do. Which isn't happening that much. Because, yeah, well, still, lockdown. But yeah. Let's see. At the beginning of the week, I actually don't know that much that we did, so it probably will be just the usual. But on Friday, at least I had some fun with my daughter. She lately loves to jump in mud puddles. If you are from at least the UK, you might know this already. You know the show Bing Bunny. Or I believe it's just Bing. In case you have little kids, you might know that one. There's one episode when Bing puts on his rain shoe and rain shoes. There are two shoes. And he goes jumping, full stomping into mud puddles because he's a big giant and with big boots and big feet and in tiny puddles of water. So yeah, long story short, my daughter loves that. And so every time we go outdoors, she kinda is like mud puddles. So yeah. And since I wanted to empty out the, I don't know if it's the proper word for it, but the rain barrel. At least that's how we call it here. Translated, of course. I just opened it for her, put her in old clothes, put her rain boots on, and just let her jump up and down as much as she wanted. Hell, she even put her hands in it to splash around. We did that for about half an hour, 45 minutes. Because it was really good weather past Friday. Okay, don't get me wrong, Sunday was better, but I thought she would be fine with the temperatures it was then. So I could clean out my rain barrel the next day. Well, she had the time of her life, jumping up and down. So yeah, loved it. Saturday, by the way, don't get me wrong, it was a good temperature here, so it was like almost 20 degrees Celsius, so I believe someone told, I heard someone say 20 Celsius is about 70 Fahrenheit, so it was nice. It was a little bit chilly, but not like cold. So it was good. It was really nice weather. So yeah, when she was done, full, actually more when I was done, because if it's depending on her, it probably would have stayed in there until the mud puddle was gone. She did like it that much. Then I obviously took her inside, dried her off, put her in nice, warm, clean, most definitely clean clothes, and just planted her right in front of the TV so she could warm up. And when her little brother was awake from his nap, she could take a bath, which she, at least at this point, loves. A couple of weeks ago, she hated it. But not much changes more of opinion than a 2-year-old. If you have small kids, or in general, if you have kids, you probably understand me. Or even if you have just nieces or nephews or neighbors or whatever. If you know little kids. So yeah. She loved it. She absolutely loved it. Saturday was nice weather. I did clean out the rain barrel then. Did a little bit of yard work, but not as much as I wanted to. Because the little one was then awake and I wanted to do some stuff inside. Like cleaning stuff that I don't come around to much often, so it was quite necessary. So yeah, did that. And yeah. Not much exciting happened after that. Let's see. Yeah, then Sunday morning was just like usual. Getting up, eating, playing. After that, watching some TV while our Roomba is running around. My lazy vacuum. We had it quite a long time, so it's definitely paid its money back, because I hate vacuuming. So yeah, when that thing is running around, the kids go watching TV. So at least they don't kill the thing. Yeah. And then after lunch, well, then we had lunch, and right after lunch, we did go for a walk. It was really nice weather. It was nice and warm, actually, especially for the time of year. I believe it was like the, what did we saw? Like the warmest February, what was it? 20th, 21? 20th, 21st of February, at least something in that direction. Don't know for sure, but it was somewhat in that area. Yeah, I'm still filming. Was double checking if I am filming or not, because that wouldn't be the best idea if that went wrong. And it happened to me more than once, so yeah. Sometimes I need to check if I'm filming or not. So yeah, it was quite a fun weekend. And today we had not so much of a fun day. Ugh, I hate days like this. Like, we had some companies that we had ordered stuff from, or that we had we haven't heard back from them or whatever. So we could go after them today. And I always hate that. I'm not one that likes to call companies like, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, It's not going great there. Or is it still needing to go like this? Okay, I need to pause for a second, I believe. Yeah, the little one is awake, so I am putting you on pause for a bit, comfort him, and yeah, hopefully he falls asleep then. So I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Okay, I am back. Well, let's get this going again. Okay, what was I saying? Let's think. Oh yeah, I was kind of about to rant. Now, well, today was, as I said, the day that we needed to get some things aligned with companies. Like, hey, is the whole virus thing, well, messing up communications or shipments or whatever? But is everything still going as it should be? Because as I said before, we ordered for one of the cats one of those microchip pet feeders. Well, we bought another one. I said that, I believe, like in 2 videos, well, 2 WIP chats actually back. We ordered one more for the other cats so that we can measure out their food. So the fat cat, well, the fat cat, not cats, it's just one of them. So that the fatty hopefully slims down a bit. Well, we ordered one on February. Blah, blah, blah. That word doesn't want to roll off my tongue easy today. Well, the 5th we ordered it. Well, the 11th we were like, hey, this should take just a couple of days. This isn't normal. Where the heck is it? We messaged them like, hey, we still haven't received anything. Our shipment status that we had, well, shipment status, the confirmation, the tracking number, that was the word I was looking for. The tracking number said that, well, the shipping company basically didn't know where it was because they never picked it up. So it should be at the company. At least you would expect that. So we were like, hey, I don't know, but the shipment, well, tracking says it isn't with them. So, hey, do you know more? It then took until the 16th, so 5 days for them to respond. Just to say that, oh, well, I'm sorry. Something, I checked it, something went wrong and it never left our warehouse. If you want, we can ship it out again. It should be with you within 5 to 7 days. Okay, well, fine, because, well, every other company doesn't have it in stock at the moment. So, well, we basically don't have much choice. So we're like, okay, let's do that. Just a week or so, and then we have it. Yeah, well, today I called them like, hey, it should be 5-6 days and tracking still hasn't, well, picked it up. So it probably is still in your warehouse. Don't know, but hey. Well, she got the order number, looked it up, and was like, oh, my colleague is literally at this moment typing your email with your answer. So I was like, okay, let's open up my laptop and let's see what she types then. Because, well, yeah, I can't look it up on my phone and call at the same time because that annoys the heck out of me. So basically the email was like, okay, I already shipped it out, this and that. And I was like, seriously, you said it was 4 to 5 days, well, 5 to 6 days. But that started now. So that was like an extra 6 days. So I was kind of annoyed with them. But yeah, because they already said they made it, I was like, okay. They say it now, the shipment time was less. It should be here in 3 or 4 days. So I'm filming this on Monday, so I'm like, okay, if it's not on Friday or it isn't known by the postal service that it's like at least picked up or something, I'm just gonna call again. Because, well, yeah, it's taking long enough now. It's 2.5 weeks. By then, it's 3 weeks since I ordered. Speaking of the devil, I think one's eating. No, she isn't. I thought I heard it open. So yeah, but we don't have much confidence in it because even at their own website, you can't order it at the moment because, well, yeah, they don't have it in stock anymore. So we're like, I don't know where you have taken it. Probably they just looked up the box and put a new tracking number on it, as if they made a new order. So let's, yeah, hope it goes right this time. But we are not quite confident in it. So we were kinda bummed about that. But yeah, if they haven't called Friday, if, well, it isn't here on Friday, we're like, okay, just leave it be, give me my money back, and I will just wait until it comes back in stock at another company, and I'll get it there, because yeah, sometimes it's just not enough to have the thing you want. So yeah, we're quite bummed about that, because it's an expensive thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite expensive. But because our cat is getting too fat and we need to, at least in some way, get her to slim down. Because it's, well, it's literally for her own health, because she has a urinary tract, well, disease I want to call it. And it's partially, at least the vet said, it is not helping, at least, that she's overweight. So she needs to lose some weight, but yeah, with access to food bowls 24/7, it's not easy. And with 2 cats that are used to be able to feed around the day, it's not easy to go from that to like measured out, well, quantities of feed per day. Because knowing them, they will be like, oh, I'll take like 2 pieces now and I'll wait an hour and then I want the rest. So yeah, and I don't want to separate them because, well, the last couple of years we had to shrink the areas where they could be more than enough without being able to give them more space, because, well, we need the space for storage and bedrooms and stuff. Because yeah, at least at the moment, we don't want them in the bedrooms of our kids. They're just a little too small for that. And at least knowing my daughter, if the cat would be, well, I almost want to say stupid enough to climb in her bed and she wakes up. She noticed there's a cat. She probably will, how to call it, react way too enthusiastic is the word, I think. You know what I mean. Way too happy. So the cat probably gets scared the living daylight out of it. Trying to run, but her trying to grab onto it probably, and yeah. That probably will not be a nice picture. So no, we don't want to risk that. So we basically have them like in the living room / kitchen / dining room space, but it's not the biggest. In our bedroom, in the bathroom, and in the hallway. And a tiny bit of the basement. But that's it. But they used to also have the attic. Well, the complete rooms now where the kids are sleeping. It was one big room, but they are now 2 smaller rooms. One is small, like tiny. There fits a chair and, well, I need to say it's a comfy chair. And a crib and a little bit of stuff, but that's it. And the other one is like a decent sized room. They had that, they had the attic, and they also had the big part of our basement, but because we had all our storage from the attic put in the basement, and because we thought we could clean that out in a couple of months, we quite technically did not clean it in properly, so it takes up a lot of space, which I now regret because I can't reach much of my crafting supplies. But yeah, we actually thought we could at least move parts of it back up, so we were like, yeah, we're not gonna move around too much now because, well, yeah, why bother? But now we kind of regret it because, well, we have our basement like stuffed. It's not fun. So yeah, basically they have like the half of the living space they had before. Okay, do need to say we now do have one last cat, sadly, because one of our cats we had to put down. But that's also like almost a year ago now. So yeah, back to where I was ranting on. We just need that extra feeder for them to be able to, well, properly get their dinner and still be able to get it when they want. And we can also give one cat her low calorie food and the other cat just regular food because, well, we don't want her to lose weight because she actually might gain some weight for her to be on a healthy weight. It's okay if she still stays on the same weight, but it would be good for her to gain a couple of grams. So yeah. Don't have much faith in it, but hey ho, let's go. We'll see how that goes. If I'll remember, I'll give you an update on that crisis next week. So yeah, let's see how far we are rambling on for. Give me a minute. Okay, so it's about 25 minutes. A little less, but so yeah. let's get that whole catastrophe out of the way. Let's just not talk about it today. Because, yeah, I like to keep it fun, not, yeah, annoying the heck out of you. Ugh, crap. I'm sorry, I spilled my drills. It's one of those days, huh? Ooh, come here. One stage behind. So, yeah. I'm probably somewhere in the next couple of weeks, if you're interested, I might, well, I will post a new craft. You might have heard me talk about it in one of my last WIP chats. Cal from Cal's Crafts here on YouTube is hosting a mermaid along where you can do, well, everything. Cross stitch, diamond paints, paint, draw, whatever the heck you like with a mermaid. So as long as it has a mermaid, it will be fine. I'll put the link up in the description. I'll enter that. Well, I have entered it, but you can start until the 1st of March. But because I didn't have any diamond paintings with mermaids, at least not that I know of, and I actually didn't want to buy another one because I have plenty, and well, I already really needed to contain myself last weekend with the new releases from Diamond Art Club because one of these dragons released. Oh, it was so beautiful. But I promised myself, and kind of my husband, because technically he's the one working, I was like, okay, as soon as I finish rounding up the dust bunnies, I'm now 1/3 of the way done. As soon as that's done, I can order one, but only the amount of, well, canvases I finished. So I did that one, and I did the Ancient Heart one, which will get up a review next Friday. So I was like, okay, I'm containing myself enough as is. So I'm not going to buy one for that. I get my paper craft supplies out again. My Pergamano stuff. I haven't used it in probably like 10, 15 years, so I hope it's all still good. I have it sitting in my basement, actually in the way. It stands in the way for my yarn, which I will use for my own design of ledge hook kit, which I first need a test piece to figure out which lengths of yarn I will use and which types and that stuff. So I need to do that, but I need to reach it first. So yeah, since I could also do that, I thought, like, you know what, I'm just going to do that. Try to see if I like that with like a adult coloring book page. I don't have any books yet, but if I like this way of doing the Pergamano, I probably will buy some color books just so I have some images to do that are like a little bit more modern, so to say. So I might probably also do that. And I was in the live of Cal yesterday as I'm filming this. We talked about it. I told I entered for that. And she said she wanted to see me maybe even do a video about it. So I asked, what would everybody like to see? And the few reactions that I got, because, well, there aren't like 200 people in there. It's a nice and cozy group. So if you aren't in there already, make sure you get your butt over there. I will link Cal's video about mermaid along down in the description. So make sure you get over there and subscribe to her channel, because she is just amazing and fun. So you just need to go over there and join along, because the more the merrier. And people asked if I would make a video, if I just would do a paint and chat. So I might do that. But I first of all want to have like a little bit done. Because, well, yeah, it's not fun if I do a paint and chat and I start with just a blank page. So probably will be like 2-3 weeks before I do that. But it depends. It might be that I'm like, okay, I now want to do it, and I want to do it like directly and finish as much as possible. So it might be that I don't diamond paint as much in a couple of weeks, months, however long it takes. Because normally it's like on Monday I work on this one. Tuesday, depends on how the editing goes, I might just diamond paint on another WIP, and most of the times the one for my time lapse, or the one that I use for, well, lives and stuff that if I'm so busy I can diamond paint but I can't film at the same time, which at the moment is my waterfall from hell. No, it's not an image that is from hell, but it has popping drills like crazy, so I get quite annoying with it, but I'm one of those idiots. If I bought it, I will do it no matter the stress, because I don't like to waste the money on it to just throw it in the trash before I finished it. I might do it as soon as I done it and filmed a review about it, but at least I worked on it. That's my theory, at least. So yeah, you might see that craft coming along, I think in about a month or so. Well, I was actually saying what I would do, I'm so fuzzy brained today. So as I was saying, like Tuesday I will do that. Last couple of weeks editing went well, so I worked on the dust bunnies. Actually last week, yeah, it was last week. I took off on Tuesday and we did an extra date night. I just was not feeling crafting, and I was just like, you know what? We'll just go to do an extra date night. Or move it or whatever. But we ended up just doing and Tuesday and Wednesday. So that was fun. I really needed it. Just some relaxing time. Not that diamond painting isn't relaxing. It's really relaxing. Sometimes a bit too much, because I don't want to stop. But you probably know that struggle. And yeah, then after that it's normally like Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all for the time lapse that I'm doing. At that time, at this moment, it's rounding up the dust bunnies. As I said, I'm like 1/3 of the way done. I already edited the first part for the time lapses, so that will be up next week. And I already started doing the time lapse for 2 weeks after that, so I'm getting a nice head start. Yeah, and Sunday is always the live stream of Cal from Cal's Craft again. Seriously, can you notice I like her channel? So Cal, if you do watch this, thanks. You're amazing. But she knows. Otherwise I wouldn't be in her live every week. Kinda speaks for itself, I would say. I hope, at least. So yeah, Sunday I work on that, and well, then it's week over again and it all repeats again. Grab my other color. Yeah, this one. So yeah. But I actually also have like one last day of uploading. I am kind of like going on a semi-regular, well, schedule. At least for things I upload on what day. Like Wednesday, I will upload the WIP and chat. On Friday, I will do unboxings of reviews, which for this week is the review of the Ancient Heart. And after that, as of now, I don't have anything else to show you for the week after. So I'm sorry, but then will not be another video, because earlier I used these WIP and chats as well, kind of like a way to put up a video, so to say. But I'm seriously, I'm not going to do 2 WIP and chats diamond painting related in 1 week. My life isn't exciting enough for that. So yeah, we have next Friday, and after that for, well, at least quite a while probably, because I don't know when I will order again and how much it will be. I probably will, even if I do order some, because, well, I just might. I don't know. Depends on the new releases at Diamond Art Club, obviously, because, well, if there is enough that I like, and I did finish some, I might get some. But probably, I hope at least I can hold off for a bit so I can finish some. Because I'm trying to let my stash not go out of hand. So, yeah. Trying is one, succeeding is another. So yeah, as long as I don't finish anything, I don't have a review. So yeah, I hope to get the dust bunnies done in like a week or 3, 4. But yeah, as I said, it depends on how everything will go, and obviously if the kids work along. If they are having a really fussy evening and I have to keep going up the stairs every 5 seconds, yeah, you can believe that won't go well. And yeah, then except for that, I then have obviously the time lapses on Tuesdays every other week, because otherwise the videos would be too short. I am working ahead, but that's also to keep pressure off me. That's also why I film on a Monday and not on a Tuesday or Wednesday, just for my own sanity. So yeah, let's see how long I'm rambling again. 13. Okay, that's getting long enough. So I'm just going to do this small color. 600. Where are you? There you are. Just gonna do a small one and then it's done. I don't want to bother you too long. I think like 45 minutes is enough, but I'm not gonna say like, okay, it's 45 minutes, bye. So yeah, like I said, like next couple of weeks will probably be a little bit different than you get used to from me, but yeah, I'm not going to buy stuff just to, well, have something to show you that I probably won't finish. I have my canvases, at least my Diamond Art Club and Dreamer designs, stacked up in my basement, and every time I go in there I'm like, oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? So I'm trying to finish some. I use those for the time lapse and stuff, so you have the good quality stuff. You can see I also have some from AliExpress, which are at least images that what I found were good ones to use. So I want to use those. And I have some that are stolen art. I still am going to finish them, but I just won't show them. But the AliExpress ones will probably serve as basically saying a not filmed piece. So yeah. And I don't have like really much time on a day. I have just 2-3 hours, so I don't go along quite quickly. So I hope to have in a couple of weeks the post-painting review of the dust bunnies, but until then you have the one from next Friday and that's it. So I hope you can understand. If not, I'm sorry, but I don't have $1 million on my bank account. If I had, I would gladly show every Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs, DIY Moon Shop, whatever companies there are more that licensed artwork, but they don't pop in my head at this second. So yeah, there are enough companies that I would love to buy from, but yeah, my bank account doesn't love that as much. So yeah, that was my rambling for this week. As the time is plenty enough, I don't do a tiny Dutch lesson today. Well, I can do it really tiny. I'm just gonna say bye-bye in Dutch. So hold on for a little bit. So, I hope you like this rambling-ish, kinda, well, upcoming projects video. I hope you will like what I will put out in the next couple of weeks, months, whatever. And I hope you like this one. If you did, you know the drill. And I hope to see you next time. Bye. Doei.